Hey, welcome back to Minecraft Through the Night, Season 3, in a world called Alice, and Jerry, and Jack. That invites me to make worlds called Jerry and Jack, too, you know. Or weapons called Jerry and Jack. Maybe my bow needs to be called Jerry. My hammer is going to be called Jack. Something like that. We'll figure it out. Just now I'm thinking about where to relocate this enchanting station and my ovens, furnaces. This might be a good time to change out my furnace to furnace, a redstone furnace. No, I don't want that. I want basic redstone furnace. Oh, come on, why do you keep cycling? Don't cycle, just stop there. Okay, redstone furnace. I need copper and the machine frame and 2 brick blocks. Let's go ahead and make, we need gold, redstone, copper, and iron, glass, which is, I got some glass. Did I put some glass over here too? Glass panes. Wow, oh, you might hatchet. Huh, and shovel. Strange that I made those so, and I discarded them so quickly. I keep nervously looking out the front door here. I don't know why I'm so nervous at this moment. Machine frame, basic. So I need a 10 gear, so I need 410. 410, okay, got it. Should I go ahead and smelt all this tin? Why not? But I can't because I got my furnace in my hand. Let's just make 2 batches. So give me 2 coal. 1, 2. Let's go ahead and put this tin back. Boop. Put this coal in here. Boop. Wait a minute. What did I do? Put in the wrong one. There we go. Boop. Okay, we'll make a little bit of tin. We'll just, I guess I can, yeah, do it in half the time here. Okay. I like this pattern. Really do. It gives us some light, kind of hides the pumpkin light sources. Not quite so derpy. I think I want to leave the portal here, although it is kind of obtrusive. I do think I want to leave it here. I do not think I want to put the enchanting station here. I do want to eventually relocate this nether wart farm. Perhaps we could relocate. No. Let's go grab our tin and get to work with it. Furnace. Oh, what I need. Should we go ahead and just make 2 of these redstone furnace eye? one of the principles I work by here, one of the principles I live by, really, is I didn't know you can make shears out of 10. Is gradual, steady improvement in living space. Change. I'm a strong believer that you got to change up your jam once in a while. Even if you got a good jam going on, it needs to be changed once in a while. Come on, resin nut. Oh, I need 1, 2, 3, 4 brick blocks, right? A little bit of change. Oh crap, I was afraid of that. Not really sure why I'm getting these graphics glitches. But I can. Is it this? Can I make the portal any size I want? I think I can. I think I can. Oh no, I needed that. I think I can. It is annoying, isn't it? That noise. Oops. No. Basic. Nope. Okay, I still don't have these or those. Boom, boom. Why are you making 2 of these, dog? Did you explain it? I'm not sure if I did. Not sure if I did. There we go. So now I've got 2 of these redstone furnaces. Kind of worked myself into a corner here, didn't I? How's this thing doing? It's doing okay. It could definitely use some more coal. Oh, how do I... Okay, wait a minute. How do I move these things? Wrench? Crescent hammer. 3 iron and 1 tin. Oh, I can totally make a crescent hammer. Yeah. Okay. Bed, we gotta move you. Here, we'll put it right. Oh man, that's gonna. I'll wake up looking at that thing. That ain't gonna be no fun. Alright, just temporary. Just apartment living, dog. Just temporary here. So these things need a RF power source, which means an output, right? I hate to make another furnace generator. Nope, 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 nope. Boop. How do I make use of that? I don't think, whoops, no I can't. Alright, let's sleep through Minecraft Night, number 1. Boop. Take a sip of tea here. Yeah, I hope Jelly Buzz is doing well, and I hope she continues to do well. But I had that waking dream that things were not well with her. A past dream? A future dream? No, it was not a past dream. Is it a present dream? Or a future dream? That's the real question. Present dream or future dream? And to that I do not know. What are you doing, dog? Did you actually tell anybody you were going to do this? No, I didn't. I'm not sure what I'm doing here, actually. Hammy. I just saw this and wanted to bump out this area just a bit. I know that drives some of you crazy. I wish I could tell you I've got master plan for everything I do, but sometimes I just pick up a tool and just start working. I'm that way at home too. Sometimes I just pick up a tool and start doing something. And it's not something I haven't planned. It's usually not stuff I haven't planned. Let's just stop there to remind myself I've got some real sand out there. We should probably put a wall here. Oh, that looks a bit better, doesn't it? Yeah. Well, I need the pulverizer. I need the furnace. Maybe I do have to have 2 different sources here. Which one do I need the most juice in? I don't know. Let's go ahead and get them both completely powered up, stocked with fuel. You know what? Okay, let's do it. Let's change this into a furnace generator, and I think all I need is iron. Oh, I've got it. Here. This one might just be a temporary thing for now. Generate or boop. So a couple of redstone and some a little bit more iron. Used up everything else that I need here. Oh, I didn't need the furnaces. Oh, I thought I needed the furnaces to make the redstone furnaces. Huh. Did not. Yeah, I just need one of these. Okay. Let's go ahead and make up the block. Oh, this is what I need, the furnace. Oh, I don't need a survivalist generator. I need a one of these furnaces back. Oh, dude. Come. And totally, I mean, I could totally make another for this other redstone furnace. I could totally do that. I'll put leftward, close off the rightward, bottomward, and we could certainly put another hopper and another chest, which means I need 2 hoppers and 5 iron. Two chests and 5 iron. I thought I had 2 chests, 5 iron. There we go, there's a hopper. Let's do this. Boop, and boop. Okay, redstone furnace is powered, and it'll output over here to the to the left. Functional, if not aesthetic. Okay. Now, I come back to that thing that I need, which is material. Aluminum. Let's put away the acacia wood for now. We'll belay our work on relocating the enchanting table. We'll belay this, and let's go searching for the aluminum, because I want to get down the road with better tools. Let us go southward. To new terrain. Yesterday we were in terrain that was eastward. We went eastward. It was quick to get into new vanilla terrain, but not so quick to get to... I thought I heard an inner one. I see one. Where you at, dude? You down here somewhere? Oh yeah, he's in one of these caverns. It took a while, and I kept thinking this way is the shorter way to get to. Oh, ouch! That's gonna hurt. Okay, don't fall in that pit. This would be the shorter way to get back out to the new FTB ores. Get plenty of food. I actually had one of my favorite classes so far today down at ACM. I just went old school and gave them a micro lecture. I called it a nano lecture. It actually wound up being a little bit shorter, longer rather than the term nano lecture would imply. We talked about after I shared some music with them, opened the class with John Adams, The Chairman Dances Foxtrot for Orchestra, from the Nixon in China opera work, masterwork, musical work. I don't know how to explain Nixon in China because I don't know it that well. I just know that Foxtrot for Orchestra came from the overall masterpiece, Nixon in China. Is that a floating hunk of leaves that I need to fix, or is the trunk just invisible? I opened the class with that and told them that if they're into concert music, then concert music is still very much alive and well in America and around the world. It has changed dramatically. The minimalists, such as Philip Glass and Steve Reich, have dramatically influenced the composition of music. Look at all those saplings. Did I do that recently? I don't recall. Okay, there's our jungle biome. Yeah, I remember there being jungle biome here, but I didn't realize it was... I guess I didn't realize it was so darn close. Okay, whoa. Oh! Oh! Hit the wrong button. And that worked out just fine. Okay, we need the sleeping bag, dog. And keep an eye on your armor, dog, because oops, you need it. You need new armor. You don't have enough diamonds yet to make the best armor, but you need good armor. We need watermelon. We already have cocoa, right? This might be the old jungle biome that did not have melon. It originally only had the cocoa beans. The melon was only available in dungeons and spawn loot chests. It was only later that it became available in jungle biomes. So we, after talking about a little bit about the chairman dances and concert music in America today, and then we parsed out the election results using some infographics from the New York Times and results of the Ocelot, results from the Oklahoma State questions. Since I had introduced the 6 or 7 Oklahoma State questions in each of my classes, I thought it was only right to go ahead and talk about the election results of those. And that really helped me a lot to keep myself on an even keel talking about both before and after. And I wish I had done more to use infographics to talk about the election, the presidential election, more than I did. Oh, look at that very interesting Savannah edge sheer cliff there. I don't know why I'm heading eastward like this. After I parsed out the state questions and then the federal elections, presidential elections, at that point I talked a bit about something our textbook calls 5 types of weak thesis and how to fix it. What biome is this? Just exposed bare dirt. This is really odd. Not familiar seeing that in vanilla Minecraft. Or, yeah. Desert. Okay, so the jungle yielded no... I guess I had the presumption that the jungle would yield good melons for us, and it did not. It's an odd terrain mix here. Very odd, okay. Well, let's continue heading southward then. Very strange. What does this say our biome is? Savannah, okay. It's midnight in the Garden of Good and Evil here in the Savannah. That's the title of a really, really fine book, by the way. I can't remember who wrote it, but that book was just so captivating. First book I ever read, first time that my heart was just captured by a transgender person who is one of the key figures in Midnight in the Garden of Good and Evil. Setting is Savannah, Georgia, and I want to say, is it a murder mystery? I can't remember, but there's a character introduced in the novel that is just so sweet. I just absolutely love her. Little things like that, you know, little things like that. I was telling the class, we were talking about the election results and my journey from right-wing Republican to left-wing, beyond Democrat, beyond the current, what we call a Democrat. Look at that. Oh, that's that chest. We were here some time ago, not too long ago, but some time ago. We had too much in inventory. Let's grab that. We could certainly use it. What is here? A couple of cobble. Okay. All right. Fantastic. Fantastic. Didn't expect to be in desert right now, but it's okay. Not sure if this is, I haven't seen anything to say that this is Feed the Beast terrain. And I don't remember from our prior journey here if this is or isn't. All right, well, this will be my last, this will be the, oh, there's a, okay, I remember seeing that temple in the water. Should we go explore that? Of course, dog. Of course we shall. Okay. I'm definitely starting to feel tired again. I think one issue with my prior problem with sleeping was that when I went to meet Susan, my old friend Susan, I went to the wrong All About Cha. Look at that temple, a flooded temple. I went to the wrong All About Cha and had looked around the place. She had told me she was going to be there at 4. And I didn't see her there. You know, there were some people that from the back or from the side kind of, you know, you couldn't really tell. And so I kind of walked around close to them. Anyway, went up and ordered a coffee, and sat down with it, looking around, and finally realized I was in the wrong place, wrong one. Got the coffee to go and brought it home after a few sips, but then went to the other All About Cha. And the one that she went to, the one that she intended me to go to, met her there and had another coffee, came home and felt a little bit, actually I stopped, I left out part of it. I stopped at Brahms and got, I wanted a milkshake, but you know, I pulled into the drive-through window and a milkshake turned into more than a milkshake, and I wound up having a Brahms meal, ordering a Brahms meal. Brahms is a fast food restaurant here in Oklahoma. Purely a Midwestern thing. Not going to find it on the right coast or the left coast, I don't think. Okay, I always start like here. Boop. In this corner here, boop, and dig a stairway. I dig around because I don't want to disturb the, I don't want a mind block to fall into the loot. Know what I mean? Am I deep enough? Whew. I've never had the misfortune to, since for a long time, knock on wood, say that a different way, Don. I've not been yet blown up by this stuff. I have, however, blown up a this TNT. I have, however, blown up a perfectly good pile of loot down here by accidentally setting off the TNT. What do we got here? We got a heart, a miniature red heart. That's beautiful. A safari net, single use, perfect. We'll take this chest and all of its goodies. What do we have here? Some more safari nets, iron horse armor, bones, diamonds, forever. Beautiful. And here we have some gold and iron, safari nets, and bones. It's beautiful. I will take every bit of that. I'll appreciate it very much. I was talking with Susan how odd it is that it seems to me that the time that Jelly Bez, when the Jelly Bez came into the moment of my life that I needed her to come into. I'm not one of these people who talks about, you know, everything happens for a reason, yada yada. I'm not one of those people. I think life happens and we just make of it what we make of it, you know. But there's something about the law of attraction that indicates things, not that perhaps things happen for a reason, but that things come into your life if your attraction is working, if you got it working, if you got it going, boy, the attraction, the things will come into your life kind of when you need them. And I know many of you are more of probably a spiritual bent, a traditionally spiritual bent, where you know, people will say things happen for a reason. The big man has a plan for you and all this stuff. I'm not so much of